Hello everybody, Nikki Batgirl D'Angelo here for another one of my mini ship reviews for this week's anniversary sale. This is the F7C-M militarized version of the civilianized version of the military's most famous and most successful fighter ever, the F7C Hornet, F7A Hornet, sorry. So this ship came into being after much debate inside the UEE Senate, the UEE Congress. And they were trying to figure out how to lock down the outer reaches, the borderlands, with better vessels to help push back the Vandul that kept on making raids out there. The major ship that was in inventory along the border worlds was the Cutlass, and we all know the Cutlass is a tin can, highly maneuverable, very, very, very capable, gorgeous, but it's also a pirate ship, which shouldn't come into any kind of a decision there. It's just under-armored and under-armed to fight back things like Scythe and the Glaives and other ships that have been raiding the borderlands for a long time. So they created a new division over at Anvil Aerospace, which had to reverse engineer every part of the military version of the F7A and turn it into the F7C. Well, the F7CM came into being because they thought that there needed to be a little bit more capable version that would be flying inside of the squadrons or inside of particular sections where you were getting even more Vandal attacks. So it added back in the turret. It added back in the guns right over here, the neutron guns. But this over here is not part of the package that you get. This is there because, well, the XML system for variants is going to make everything look the same for a little bit. This piece can be purchased and added to the F7CM, but it is not standard equipment. So although it's here now, it's not going to be in the version that's launched when the game goes live. But it's pretty cool to see how it works. And God, I wish this variant was in the Arena Commander now so I could see how it works. The F7CM has increased power plant. It has all the weapons you see here. No extra armor. It's slightly longer because it has to accommodate a second crewman. Now, this can be flown by itself. There's no doubt about that. The ship is more than capable of being handled by a single pilot. But with an extra pilot in there, you will be able to have them man other systems. Think in the military as a RIO, a radar intercept officer, or that backseater. WSO, I think, is what they call it in the Air Force, and RIO is what they call it in the Navy and the Marine Corps. So like the F-18D, I think it is, which is a two-seater, this is the F7CM. So get rid of the small storage box that you get with the standard F7C, add in the turret, add in a couple more weapons, add in a slightly larger power plant, and there you have one of the best and most capable ships in the game. I love it. I bought it because I just had to have it. And in fact, I went out and last year they had an anniversary, or a November 11th, they had a military skin that they're going to let you add to this if you were around last year. One of the cool things about this ship is how maneuverable it actually is. Those right there, those two sets of maneuvering thrusters, you got two there, two that come out of here, and then the four down here that actually are the vertical thrusters would also help in flight. The ship is highly maneuverable. It's built like a tank, but the thing is amazingly capable, and that's one of the things that I'm very, very, very excited about. It's being joined now by the F8 Lightning, which we have not seen any art of, and the F8 Lightning is replacing one of my favorite looking ships right there. But this is the F7CM militarized version of the civilianized version of the military's F7A. All right, now for a breakdown of what this package includes. So, of course, all of them are including the 2-year insurance, which I haven't talked about in the past. This one's going to come with a Model 2 Arclight sidearm, like a pistol. But one of the biggest things that you're going to see are the hard points. You have 2 weapons in the nose, and they're going to be the Max 0X and N14 neutron guns. On the wings, you're going to get the Bearing M4A laser cannons. The top turret, you're going to get the Klaus & Werner CF-117 Badgers. And of course, this is not included, like I said, but looks like you have Bulldogs over here, the CF-007s. So I do not believe that this ship is by far a ship that anybody that wants a fighter should stay away from. Gives you the opportunity to have a Rio, gives you the opportunity to have a turret without having to buy it later on when the game goes live, and it gives you an opportunity to have something that's limited and that not everybody is going to be able to field in battle. I love this ship. I made fun of it. I didn't like it for a little bit, and then I started flying the standard Hornet inside of Arena Commander and very quickly fell in love with the Hornet. You don't see a lot of videos of me flying the Hornet because I think it's been done so many times. I like to fly my dissimilar ships like the 350R and the M50 inside of Arena Commander, but when the game goes live and when I'm called to action and need to actually be in a fighter, this is the ship that I'm going to be with, and one of those wonderful NPCs that I will have from all the packages I have will be sitting right back there in the back. So you can buy the ship in 2 ways. You can buy the ship straight up, and the ship price is going to be, I believe, $165. I don't see that here. Yes, it's $165. Or you can buy the package, which includes the Arclight Model 2 sidearm, 5000 UEC. And essentially, this was the digital kernel package, I think, which included a whole bunch of stuff. The map, the download. It included everything except for something like a silver edition box, which, they were in the beginning offering boxes of the game, not realizing that digital download was going to be the standard means of distribution in the end. But I like to have the physical pieces. I've got all of the anniversary editions, or I should say the limited editions of all the different WoW releases. I have the original Star Wars Galaxies limited edition box, so that's a good thing to think of, but it's not offered in this package right now. Gorgeous ship. I definitely support your purchasing this one if you can. And I think this is going to be the last one of my in-hangar videos because everything else for me is not in my hangar. And with that said, you all be safe out there, and I'll talk to you soon.